Hello. Happy Monday of Monday.
I'm serving unicorn realness.
I love the unicorn realness. I was going to say something before. Should I put on like mini glass realness? Hold on. Is this when I'm reading some shade? This is cute. I love that unicorn. That's not the cat ears though from Salem. We should probably wear those one day.
I know. I went to a child's birthday party.
If it was just a belated of your birthday party, Amber.
I forgot that I had a child's birthday party that I was supposed to go to until my friend was like, "Hey, I saw you're going to this birthday party." And I was like, "Oh my God, that is today."
Oh, no.
And they had these cool freaking films.
It's cute. It's a good look for you. So hopefully our lovely viewers can see. Otherwise, to describe Amber in great detail, she's a gorgeous unicorn. Is it pink? Like little pink ear headband and like a unicorn horn?
I mean, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do was wear like my black nightgown with my blood spatter and like just be like in full out Norma morning gear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think there's a lot of people in Norma morning right now, but I will say
I didn't know if that would be like too much.
No, I should have gotten my fake blood too. We could have done it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys couldn't tell from the episode's title for tonight, as if we never said goodbye, Sunset went bye-bye yesterday. And there's been all sorts of crazy announcements in the last week.
Yeah.
All sorts. Including one, and I'll just start at the top of the hour off with a congratulations to my dear friend Ginger Minge, who finally freaking took home the crown on RuPaul's All-Star Drag Race number 10 tournament of people. It's amazing. I'm so proud of Josh and Ginger.
Tournament of people.
The tournament of amazing drag queens. And let me tell you, Ginger Minge is now the drag queen who has won the most lip sync battles. Mm-hmm. I think they said like 7. That's insanity. But so very excited. Lots of exciting things coming up for Ginger soon too. So soon, knock on wood, if I ever get a text message back, we'll know exactly when they'll be joining us on the podcast too. But we've got lots of Broadway news, lots of fun stuff. I'm feeling better. Last week was like still pretty rough after my surgery, so I'm feeling much better. I was just walking around Disney Springs for a little bit of rehab, just to walk. It's hot. And then I went to Sonic, not the little blue speed racer guy, but the place to go eat and drink, and how to teach them how to replace a drink that didn't taste good. So it's my fault we're late, but technically you can just blame Sonic, right? Right?
Yeah, sure.
Amber is in the zone. Amber's like, I'm just opening up apps and tabs. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I mean, if you know what I'm doing right now. I'm in my
being
own
a fabulous unicorn.
I'm my own little world right now.
Although I will say where the camera placement is, it looks like an inappropriate unicorn horn on top of your head because you can't see the top of it. But yeah, I've been getting so much stuff ready too. Because, and Amber, I think I told you most of this, next weekend, not this weekend. So like this weekend, I'm going to go my dad's birthday. My dad should be listening eventually. So happy birthday, Dad. I'll keep doing that until it's your actual birthday. But yeah, I am hosting multiple celebrity panels over at Tampa Bay Comic-Con on top of trivia. So we're doing boy band trivia, Disney trivia, I think Has Been Hotel, or horror trivia, I can't remember. And then I am doing the Happy Days reunion panel. I'm doing Melissa Joan Hart, not doing her, that's inappropriate. I am hosting the panel for Melissa Joan Hart. Hosting a Joey Fatone panel, which has now turned into a My Big Fat Greek Wedding reunion panel because Nia Vardalos is actually going to be sitting on the panel as well. It's her very first time at a Comic-Con. And I love her, so I'm super excited about that. And the voice actors from The Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir. So I have been not only focusing on like my outfits for the day because I don't want to be sitting in front of hundreds of people in cosplay, although I totally have in the past. I want to be like a little bit more put together as an MC this year, just a thing. And so I've been working on that. And then I'm like, oh crap. Because when I get back, Amber, you know what I'm doing.
Yes, going to Masquerade.
Yeah, because Tampa Bay Comic Con is August 1st to the 3rd. And and then I'm home for a day, and then I go to New York for 4 days and doing Masquerade. And I'm super excited. And I'm like, oh crap, I still haven't even worked on my mask. I haven't finished like editing and modifying my
There's like something sticky on my laptop. I don't know what it is.
What happened?
There's something sticky on one of the keys on my laptop.
Gross. It's probably just Jimmy. But yeah, so I'm a busy girl, and then I've been working really hard to try to find some locations and clothing companies, since our Masquerade group is like very worried about what to wear, as they should be. As they should be. Let me see. I'm going to read through this. So yes, Olivia, love it. You love ginger. I have known Ginger for a very long time. Very, very long time. I made Jinx Monsoon. Let's see. Olivia says, I made Jinx Monsoon a personalized mug with different roles she's played. Going to give it to her this weekend for, oh, that's sweet, for the final weekend of Pirates. I know everything's ending. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. And I know that was a limited run, to be fair. And she is going over to O'Mary, to be fair.
Right.
Michael Urie is going over to O'Mary. Super excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm a Michael Urie fan. I'm the sucker for anything he does. I mean,
how could you not? We love him, and he's just like the sweetest thing, and his dog is adorable.
Yeah.
But I was thinking too, can you believe it's been almost a year since we were at Tampa and Flea? I can't talk. Yeah. I'm so Tampa focused. Flea is coming up in like a month and a half. And we're still going to do shopping, but we're not going to do it like we did last year at all. So we shall see how it goes. How much longer do you need me to ramble, Amber? Because I can. I am loaded up. I've got a blueberry lavender something that has whipped cream on top of it, because sugar is good.
Yeah, I mean, you just keep on. You just keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. I think one of these days she's just going to be like, and you just talk, and then she's just going to walk away, and I'll be like, hello? Is anybody there? We have so much stuff.
These days, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm still going, and I'm just like not actually going.
Yeah. It'll just be a video of her doing this. They're like making the faces like this one, because that was the one she just made. Mm-hmm.
I can't actually see what you're doing because I'm on a different
I'm just making your face. But you have no idea.
Yeah.
It's really interesting too. So for those of you guys that have not been made aware, we have now joined forces, and we are now part of the Broadway Podcast Network. So every episode is going to be a little bit different, because we're just very excited. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. Should I tell them who's going to come on the show next week as I ramble on?
Sure. You love us.
I don't know. Should we give them hints, or should we just give it to them?
I mean, we love like a Blue's Clues moment.
Blue's Clues, everybody loves Blue's. Okay. I never really watched that show, but I love it. So, let's start off. Do you want to ask 20 questions? Do you guys want to ask them in the comments too? I'll give you guys 20 questions to see if you can figure out who our guest star is for next week. Amber, you want to start?
Honestly, no. You just keep going. You just live your truth.
No, I need you to do something. We need to be an interactive experience right now.
I can't. I'm completely distracted by what I just saw. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, wait. Exclusive details. What did you just see, Amber?
We had just like the really cutest post that I just approved and maybe happened.
Okay, do you want to share with the rest of the class?
It was just like this woman who looks to be maybe in her 70s or 80s.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very proudly holding up her CD. And it's just so wholesome. It's like so wholesome.
But I love our members. Like,
I was I love that show because it appeals to like everybody. So many ages. Like, yeah.
And it's original content. I was talking to Jim Abbott about that this weekend. It's original, and that's where it really comes down. And yes, Jeffrey Cohen will be discussing the new cast of Cabaret. I was answering questions in the comment section. But I will say, like, so Death Becomes Her just sent their vinyls out, and everyone's like, oh my God. And we had a member who was like, someone's like, oh my gosh, that's like genius graphic design, because they put the whole of the
Right.
vinyl and the CD like in her tummy,
Of course.
where she gets shot through the stomach. And there was one person who didn't really understand why, which is fine because they haven't seen the show. Maybe they're not familiar, but they're still a fan. And I will tell you, like, 40 people wanted to let this person know, like, hey, this is why. And it was really sweet to kind of see them come together and not just be like, you're stupid. Which is great.
Right.
We do have great members. So I can say that this next guest star has been floating around. We've talked about them multiple times. You can find this guest star at the Drama Bookshop.
That's a good clue.
Mm-hmm. And on the red carpet.
A colorful guest.
They are a very colorful guest. Very colorful, very creative. Does anybody have any guesses yet? Come on, comment section. Let's see. So that was 5. They are skyrocketing across the red carpets.
Yeah. They have 3 names.
They do have 3 names. They do have all at the same time.
Like they're like it. They have 3 names. Like I'm just gonna.
Oh, Olivia says Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's close. No, but
like, I'm just gonna put that out there, like to make it easier. Like that'll.
Lynn, you're more than welcome to come do the show. I mean, we do run the Warriors fan group.
Yeah, that'll narrow down like a lot of people just with that clue alone. Like that's a good clue.
That's a great clue, Amber. Let's see. This person has found a unique way of being part of the industry, but they are also multi-talented in different medias. Right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to do it. Can I just do it?
Do it.
Emily Grace Tucker. I'm so excited. Emily Grace Tucker is going to be in the house. We have worked so long to get her on the show because she's constantly performing too. If that name sounds familiar and you're like, who is that? I know that name. She is the incredible artist behind all those really cool original art pieces that are on music sheets. So like you guys have actually seen them numerous times all over the place. But so like one of my favorites now is her Heathers one. She has the Heathers drawn over a piece from Candy Store, which is great. And she's also such a delight. So we might be doing some giveaways. We might be doing some live drawings. It's going to be such a fun event. So please join us next Monday. We're gonna be here for it. So I'm super excited to welcome her to the show. And she's just a lovely individual. But yeah, so super excited about that. And then Amber, did I tell you about one of our other members who has been like so incredible with their fandom of the opera groups?
No, you did not.
So we have this really incredibly talented member, Beth Morton, and she's a writer. And she had reached out to me because
you did.
Huh? You did. Yeah. So she's written this like fun, like canonical version of Phantom. And it's Phantoms, Ghosts, and Other Heartbreakers. And I posted it on the group because I'm obsessed with it. It's such easy reading and like not in a way of like, oh, like I don't even have to think about it to read. Like it's smart writing and it's fun and it kind of brings Phantom more into like the light of now. And she's also offering her members a discount. So I love that. If you guys are interested, we're going to be posting it everywhere. She's giving like $2 off. And they're sort of inexpensive. So I've been reading that. My brother was just in town this weekend. So that was fun. I kind of like, I'm an only child and a middle child because I'm an only child between my parents and the middle child of both sets of step siblings. So the 2 girls on my dad's side, the 2 boys on my mom's side. So I've got both. And, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, my brother and my nephew and stuff. But then I forget what it's like to have a brother around for a hot minute. And like, I love him to death. And like, he and I have very similar snarky, dry humor personalities. Shocking, I know. But I'm like, man, I don't know how I'd feel having you around all of the time. It's a little extensive. How you doing over there, Amber?
Doing great.
You ready to hop into this?
Almost.
Oh, my brother just said, love you. Oh, everyone say, ugh.
Shout out from the broski.
Anyways, what other exciting news can I tell you guys about? There's a couple of incredible new off-Broadway shows opening soon. You'll hear more about those. And some really cool collaborations between the Broadway Fan Club and these incredible products. I'm sorry, Olivia just said she's a sibling of 9. So were you number 9 of 8 siblings?
Olivia, you have 9 siblings, and we're just finding out about
sibling
this?
number 9, yeah. So you're like the real life Von Traps.
Wow.
Which, by the way, can I just applaud myself?
That must have been a real long line to the bathroom.
You would hope that they at least have 2. Can I just say that, do you recall our episode a couple of months ago where we were talking about revivals and what we really wanted to see come out? Do you remember this? We're like, yeah, what would be like your dream revival? Did I not say Sound of Music?
I don't think you did.
I did say Sound of Music because I was like, we only saw it live with Carrie Underwood and it was weird. But it's coming back and it's going to tour like starting like 2 months. So
amazing.
I'm excited for it.
You manifested.
I did. You were number 6 in your family, Olivia. Holy crap. And Olivia says, if one day you can get Jinx on the show, that would be awesome too. She has contact link to get her in touch with her. Maybe one day. We have a lot of things happening. When I tell you guys, you don't even know it's going to be in a blink of an eye. You're going to be like, whoa, this is great. So hopefully you guys are happy for us because we're happy for us. Let's dig into some Broadway news because I think you're pretty much there, yeah?
I'm like 4 minutes away. If you want to start with some Broadway
4 minutes?
Sure.
We got it. Speaking of, minutes. If you would like to intern with the Broadway Fan Club to work on the podcast, please let us know.
For groups way.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. But yeah, so tonight we're going to talk a lot about Sunset Boulevard. Going to talk about Boop. We're going to talk about the announcement of Gypsy. I think we could probably just start talking about Cabaret. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, shoot, go for it.
Okay. And I'm going to only say this because we have seen some of these not supportive comments, not about us, but about the show. Just kind of keep it kind in the comment section, please, guys. So Cabaret, was it yesterday? Yesterday was Orville and Eva's last show. It makes me super sad because I will say Orville was the best MC I've seen. And I love Eva. And together, everyone's like, together they were MC'd, which is cute. But the new cast is a little bit different. And I don't know why people are, I mean, I do, but I don't. You have Billy Porter and you have Marisha Wallace coming in. They were just in the West End. And it's interesting, but they have been chosen as a duo to kind of close out Cabaret because as we've announced, Cabaret is closing in October, I think October 19th. So it's a different take. I have seen the pro shots and I think it'll be very much a different take. I've listened to Billy's songs and I think it's just going to be a difference in performance. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's just something that we're not used to yet. Because we had Eddie Redmayne, who was like the goofy MC. And then we had Adam Lambert, who was like rock god, like, very androgynous MC. And then you have freaking Orville Peck, who's like the man's man, like gruffy, like growly, like kind of dominant voice. And then you've got Billy Porter, who I don't know how he's going to do this. People are saying that he's playing it or he's going to play it a little bit more weak. But I'll be really curious to see how his take is. So, and with Marisha, like, I think it's great they're bringing them up there. I just want people to respect them. And I'm noticing a flux, not even just on our groups, but on like the main page, like the official like show's social media, that they're getting a lot of like hate. What do you think, Amber?
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that too. I've noticed like, a lot of people are like asking, when Marty and David are going to be on, which, I'm all about supporting understudies, but like at the same time, like you're going to see the main performers. Like, let's also give the main performers like the same respect that we would give, anyone who is headlining a show.
Right. Right. But I just don't know. Yeah, Olivia, it is kind of sad. And I don't know if people are like, oh, well, it's not believable. Or, somebody made a comment of like, well, at least he knows the lyrics now. Like, guys, if you're going, and I always, always say this, stunt casting is stunt casting, and we all know it exists. And Darren Chris has talked about it very candidly too. But if you're going to go see a show, go see the show for the content of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then, that was weird. And then look at who's performing in it. And right. I think that's really important. And I say that too because it can apply to, oh, well, is the understudy going to be on or is it going to be the main? Like, we have that asked a lot too amongst our fan communities. And it's like, look, there's never a guarantee. And I always use my Sutton Foster example when I was going to go see Sweeney, and 15 minutes before the curtain, she wound up getting sick, and they put in her understudy. I chose to get a different day to go because I specifically came for Sutton. Had I not had the flexibility of going the next day to go see the show, what would I have done? If I wanted to see Sweeney Todd specifically for Sweeney Todd, that's what I'm doing. But just kind of be open and inviting and welcoming. I think that's the best thing. I think that's what we need more of, especially in this industry, but and just in the world in general. Like, just be more welcoming and not such dicks. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, Amber, your turn.
Yeah, I mean,
she's got her list of Broadway news. We all know it. I'm gonna sit here and drink my blueberry lemonade. Go on. What
can I say?
Talk about whatever you want to talk about for Broadway news. I know we both had a very long weekend.
I mean, it's just like the main thing that I just want to talk about from now until the end of time. Like, Sunset Boulevard was transformative. It was a moment. It was the movement. It was iconic. It changed our lives. And I just feel like we are all better for knowing Sunset Boulevard. And I'm so glad that she, had her time to shine.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Well, don't forget, so did Tom.
Yeah.
Tom did too.
I was calling Sunset Boulevard the show. She.
Oh, she. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was just, saying she, just in general, had her time, to really come back and have her moment back at the St. James and just shine in such a minimal way.
Yeah, you guys can tell how Amber is truly mourning. Like, she is actually distraught over this. Just so you guys are
such force. Yes, I truly am. I literally did not know what to do with myself yesterday.
Yeah. And I know you really wanted to be at that last show too.
I did want to be at that last show. So the Sunset Boulevard poster has been officially replaced with the just-in-time poster, as confirmed by members of our lovely group,
who have very diligently passed by the poster multiple times to see when it was coming down.
Right. So that is, they didn't even let the body get cold. They just
never
moved her right out.
Yeah.
So
I do know.
Yeah. We're just excited to see where the future holds.
Did you see what people got a chance to do yesterday?
Yes, I did.
And I love that.
Did get to take some, pics and vids at the show.
It looked like a full concert. Like, everything. Right. We've had multiple members sharing. It's been online. Like, we do have some people who are like, it's bootleg. Yes and no. It's not a recording of the entire show. They made the judgment call to kind of just permit it. So once people started to stand, like at a concert, they were taking photos and videos. And it's incredible to have that kind of support where they're like, you know what, it's the last show anyways. That's it. So
Right.
do we generally condone it? No. I've got really bad hiccups right now. Do we generally condone that? No. But on a one-off
This is like a once in a lifetime experience. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And it'll be interesting because remember what's going into St. James.
Yes.
Yeah, Queen of
We
Versailles.
have Queen of Versailles, yes.
Yeah, so
but
Kristen
we have Beetlejuice in between.
No. Beetlejuice
Is
is
it
at the
Beetlejuice?
palace. Mm-mm.
Oh, you're right. Yes, you're right.
Beetlejuice is going to be at the palace for 3 weeks, and then I think that's when we're getting Lost Boys.
Yes, you're correct.
I don't think there's
Sorry,
anything
my
else
bad.
independently with that. No, that's okay. The Imperial, where Smash was, they have their meeting coming up, but a lot of things have been approved for that theater where they're going to go through the renovations, expanding the lobby, adding more bathrooms, et cetera, because it's been around since, what, the 20s? And then moving out as well. And I have a conspiracy theory, and I'm going to put it out there. Sometimes I'm right. You know where I'm going with this, right? Are you all right? Amber's crying.
Amber's no, I just had an itchy eye.
Oh no. So big news announcement. When did the actual announcement come out, Amber? Do you remember?
I think like Thursday or Friday.
Let's see if our comments can figure out when it came out. 5 days ago. Okay. So it was interesting timing. So this little show called Gypsy came out and was like, oh, hey, just so you guys know, Montego is going to do some stuff for more days while Audra is like taking some time off. And everyone's like, yeah, okay. And then like 5 minutes later, like, and I'm not even exaggerating, 5 minutes later, they're like, hey, just kidding. We're actually closing, and we're closing the show early. So I believe the original run was supposed to be until October.
I think so.
And now it's closing August 17th.
Mm.
And it just kind of took everybody and kind of, so tickets were previously on sale through October 5th. So, and they are attributing to financial challenges facing the producers of the show. Okay. So Gypsy is going away. Hear me out, world. Hear me out. Gypsy's at this little tiny theater you may have heard of called The Majestic, which was home to like the tiniest little show that maybe some of you have seen called Phantom of the Opera. And I just think the timing is really unique, Amber. You know where I'm going with this? Because, Masquerade is running through like end of September, early October. They haven't extended it. They haven't made any announcements if they're even going to do this. I personally think that Masquerade, which is the immersive Phantom of the Opera experience, I think this could be a huge marketing boost. First off, their marketing has been incredible for Masquerade. Because like little scavenger hunts or like little pop-up things where like the ghost hunter's running around or you're getting like a fortune telling, like, holy crap, their marketing is genius. As a marketing professional, I look at that and I'm like, that is beautiful. That is like the freaking Mona Lisa. It was so well executed. But can you imagine if they're saying, hey, go to this immersive experience, which is kind of like a new way of telling the story with some stuff in this beautiful building off of 57th. Oh, and by the way, starting in whenever, maybe October, maybe November, maybe December. By the way, why don't you go over to the Majestic because Phantom's coming back? And like, is it off the wall bonkers? I don't know. But it's just kind of interesting because the Majestic was renovated after Phantom moved out because that theater hadn't been touched in 30 plus years. And they made it this gorgeous venue. The seats are all new. The carpet's all new. That theater's not going to sit empty for long at all. Or is it possible that this little show in the West End called Evita might move into the Majestic.
I heard Evita's looking into the St. James.
You and I heard that, and then I had discussed with the powers that be that said that theater is too big.
Yeah.
So, and again, guys, this is all speculation. This is not firm. The only thing that's firmed is that Gypsy is closing, and they're closing early, which is sad. And that show has been getting huge ticket sales. So I did see Jeffrey had posted low box office. No, I don't think that's the problem. I just don't know. I think that the recoup of it is very hard because you have a lot of talent in that cast. I love Danny Bernstein and I love Audra. Like, I just do that. But I will also say, and I'm amongst the minority here at the podcast, Audra's performance at the Tonys, I think, lost a lot of people's interest because I've heard it. So, yes, Olivia, Queen of Versailles is coming to the St. James. We were talking about after Queen of Versailles if Evita would be moving over there because they are building that balcony. So, yeah, it's really interesting, and it's just kind of sad that so many things are closing. But again, I go back to the Matt D'Angelo's comment of things, and even Stephen Tewksbury. Things on Broadway are not meant to be here for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 years. And they are. But look at Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia is coming back to play at the Winter Garden for a limited time. Like, that's amazing. And it's a fun show. I'm going to try to go because their second day of previews is my first day back in the city in 2 weeks. So it'll be really interesting. Cheyenne says, ultimately, was the show making money in relation to its home? We don't know because we don't know what it was costing to produce. All we know is what the show, like, what the grosses are. So it's really kind of hard. And until a show says that they have recouped, they are still spending money. And guys, it's not cheap to put on a show. They call it the $20 million show for a reason. Every Broadway show costs a lot because you have to remember, not only do you have a talent on stage, you have the cast and creative backstage. You're paying for rehearsal space. You're paying for the electric. You're paying for the venue. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just easy like, hey, I'm going to give you a paycheck. There's a lot to it. And each venue has a different arrangement. So it's interesting. It's sad, though. I don't know, Amber, how do you feel about Gypsy closing?
I'm sad. I mean, I love that show. I love,
I love Leslie Margarita.
I love Leslie Margarita. Like, I love Joy Woods.
Yeah.
But everything, like you said, everything has its time. So
yeah, it is really interesting. I mean, maybe Happy Ending's starting to tour, but it still has its home. Moulin Rouge has been touring. It still has its home. Beetlejuice is touring, and there's all sorts of rumors as far as like when it's doing this couple week stint. It's not 3 weeks. It's like 5 months, but still.
Yeah.
But, is it going to be David Joseph Berg, or is it going to be Alex Brightman, or like who's it going to be for Beetlejuice? And is it weird for it to be somebody who originated the role but didn't go on tour? Or is it weirder for the person that went on tour to come back and do the role in New York?
Right.
Cheyenne asks, here's a crazy question. Would anyone be interested in seeing Les Mis come back? I have a very honest answer about that. I'm going to let Amber answer first.
I mean, I'm not like opposed to it. We like did Les Mis in high school, so I like.
Did you? Oh, that's cool. What'd you perform?
Like an ensemble, but like soft spot for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But she's distracted by her phone. I can see her face literally lighting up.
I just mean like I mean like I'm just into like I could see better. I could see better.
Yeah. I really want original art to come. It's hard though because you've got original works that people are like, I don't know. Because remember, guys, Baby Happy Ending almost closed. They almost closed. Do you remember the phone call that you and I had before I signed Baby Happy Ending last year?
Yeah.
I said, yeah. Because when I'm in the city and Amber's, at home in Connecticut, and I'm like, what do I see? What should I do? And I was like, I don't know. What do I do? Oh my God. And I was like, what show should I go see? She's like, honestly, I'm hearing rumors that maybe Happy Ending is going to close early. So maybe go see Maybe Happy Ending before it closes.
Right.
Are you all right over there?
Mm-hmm.
You look like a sad unicorn.
I am just a sad unicorn.
I can wait.
No, I'm always a sad unicorn.
She's just scrolling. I'm like, you realize you're hosting a podcast, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe Happy Ending was definitely one of those shows where, you know, they were about to close and then they had this like Hail Mary and then they freaking sweep the Tonys. And that's a
word of mouth. It was that word of mouth that like really got people because
well, people were like, it's a Broadway show that's a musical technically, but it's a very small cast, but it also is unique, but it's not unique, but it is. Yeah, and it's a 90-minute show with no intermission, and people didn't like that.
Right.
And to go back and answer Sharon's question, okay.
People also just like weren't excited because they knew nothing about it. You know what I mean?
That's what I love about original work. Like Swept Away, you know, it wasn't Swept Away the movie, it was original.
Right.
Dead Outlaw, the only reason some people knew of Dead Outlaw is because it ran on Off-Broadway. Or you have people who, like, some of our members and Heather's, they're like, I never saw the movie. I always wanted to watch it. I didn't really know what it was about. I just saw the show and, oh, my God. You know?
Oh, my God. It was like a rainy day the other day, and I put on the Swept Away cast album, and like, oh, so good.
Yeah. SS Little Boat RIP. I hope that showed us something. I really do. Oh, that'd be kind of cool to see at the Majestic.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool to see the Majestic. And to answer your question, Cheyenne, I love Les Mis. It was an over 3-hour show. I don't think people have the bandwidth to go through that. I think they would pull like a Harry Potter and the Cursed Child thing where they would split it. But I realistically, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, Harry Potter split the show because it was almost 4 hours long, and then they combined it. People throw a fit that it's over 3 hours, and that they modified it. People are going to get bored like Amber and scroll on her phone while they're watching a show.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just posting some stuff.
Okay, you wanna hang out here on the podcast and do some Broadway news?
I'm posting some stuff that I haven't posted to our groups. Catching up.
It's been a weird weekend. It really has, but theater's kind of kept me through it. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know. All right, what other news do we have, Amber?
Honestly, I'm really excited about this one because this is another one of my favorite shows. John Proctor's Villain.
Yeah, that is good news. Yeah.
So Chiara, I'm not 100% on how to say this. I apologize. Ariella just came in replacing Sadie Sink as the main character Shelby.
Mm-hmm.
Sadie just left the show, and she just came in as the lead. So congratulations to her. She I believe started. I think last week. However, Sadie Sink just announced that she will be executively producing the John Proctor is the Villain movie.
It's awesome. Movie. I just love that I was so like, I want to go see the show. And then you saw it before me and I'm like,
yeah.
Fine.
And another producer name drop I'm just going to mention in the John Proctor is the Villain movie atmosphere, Tina Fey. Okay.
Oh yeah. Because Tina Fey has her hands on anything. That sounds so inappropriate. I was going to say Tina Fey has her hands on anything that has to do with teenage girls. That's not what I mean to say though. But it's true. Like she's very much about like young female power and making sure that young girls feel empowered, but also it reads well at any age. So like think about it, Mean Girls, you know, like that was a huge thing. And I love Tina Fey. I had the opportunity to meet her a couple of years ago when Kimmy Schmidt was still on and they were doing an episode here with Lisa Kudrow. And I met her and I was like, she was just like you and I, like just hanging out.
Yeah. And then, third bit of news, they also got extended to September. Congratulations to them.
But that doesn't seem like such a long extension. I feel like they need more, unless something else is coming in there.
I'm not really too sure
Yeah.
I know the original was supposed to be till July, then they extended to August, now extending to September. So, we'll take as many extensions as we can get because the show is incredible and it deserves, the chance for as many people to have the opportunity to see it as they can.
Yeah, absolutely. What else should we talk about?
We can talk about.
Oh, you want me to tell you about the masquerade stuff that I think is really cool, but also I'm so jealous?
Yeah.
Do you remember when I went to go tour the building across the way and like they were not very nice? Apparently, they are doing rooftop rehearsals in the graveyard scene at Lee's Art Shop, which is where Masquerade's going to be. And these people that pay bajillion to live there can just look down and watch the show, and they're getting like sneak peeks and stuff.
Perfect.
I'm just jealous.
Yeah.
You know it. I'm just jealous.
We have some just-in-time news, which some happy news, some sad news.
Okay.
We'll start with the sad
news. Sad news, yeah.
The sad news. Connie Francis.
R.I.P. Connie Francis.
R.I.P. Connie Francis.
But I will say, I hope that she got to see the show or like be part of something. Like her name came back up. She freaking went viral. Like, let's be real here. Like, and then she
had,
yeah. And it's funny. I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was like that. And then the Jennifer Samard, that was rude. They're like, no, these actually aren't like mainstream social media viral things. It's only because you're like deep in the niche of like musical theater. I'm like, that might be true.
No, absolutely. And I just feel like for this generation, like for so many people of this age, for this era to be exposed to, this music that they might not have been exposed to is just, such a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's such a good show. If you guys haven't seen Just in Time, please go see it. Amber, I can't wait for you to see it. We're going to see it together.
Yeah.
Like, Jonathan Groff is incredible, and I'm enjoying so much because we run the group, obviously. But I love it that our members, 99.9% of the time, are the ones, like, there's a point where
they get chosen.
They get chosen to freaking dance with Jonathan Groff. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this group has turned into like the We Got to Dance with Jonathan Groff group.
Jonathan Groff group, yeah, honestly.
And I'm just like, that's so cool because they know exactly what seat to sit in or what area of the theater and like how to dress or like how to get more attention and like what
faces to make. Yeah,
like, I was watching. I was watching or reading somebody sing, and they're like, yeah, okay, so like at first, I remembered that they said that he spun you twice, and I kind of forgot, so I spun him instead, and then I kind of I was like, these people are looking at the choreography.
They know the choreo. They do. They honestly, they know it.
To be able to dance with Jonathan.
It's so good.
And speaking of choreo and Just in Time, did you see the cast of Aladdin did the Just in Time Splish Splash dance?
No, but I love that, if I was, more coordinated, I would 100% be like, I would 100, I'd be all over that. Yeah, absolutely.
And yes, Cheyenne did say Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yes, he did pass away.
Yes, he did.
From the Cosby Show. Yeah, sad face. Yes, go ahead. So that was the sad news. R.I.P. Connie Francis and Malcolm Jamal Warner. What's the good news?
The good news is the long-awaited announcement that everyone has been asking about is that the album will arrive on streaming services August 15th.
For Just in Time.
Physical copy will arrive on October 24th.
And here I was thinking that everyone was asking to know when Merrily We Roll Along is coming to theaters.
I mean, they're asking about that too, but we announced that a while. We
I know, but now it's the date. We didn't have the date.
We broke that date weeks ago.
Okay, fair, but it's also a week before my birthday, so just still happy about that.
But I'm just saying, we broke it.
Fine.
We broke that. We broke that the hour. We broke that before it was even meant to be broken.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right,
Yeah.
well then go ahead then. Go ahead.
You'll like this one.
Oh, I like everything. What?
Next, is it Monday? Next
I don't
Sunday.
know.
Next Sunday,
Okay.
July 27th.
My dad's birthday. Okay.
There'll be one and only one night benefit concert for my personal favorite musical,
Chorus line.
Chorus Line.
You know who just signed on for it too?
Tommy freaking Bracco.
Besides Tommy Bracco, freaking Lorelai Gilmore.
Really?
Yes.
So funny.
Yes. Yeah. You
Yeah,
got AJ. I got AJ. Thanks, Cheyenne. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's got Mandy Gonzalez, Tommy Bracco, Bibi Newirth, Jennifer Simard, Ariana DeBose. So we've got some, and we also have Nick Adams, our friend from Drag the Musical.
Love Nick.
Love Nick. We have some really good names. So definitely check it out. Because as you all know, I love a chorus line.
Yeah. So I just got some interesting masquerade news. I was distracted. You do love a chorus line, and you have the world's best Christmas gift from Chorus Line.
I do.
And yes, Cheyenne, Lauren Graham. Lauren Graham just announced she's joining the cast, which is crazy. But also, when you consider who her mother was in the show, Amber doesn't watch Gilmore Girls. Amber.
I don't know.
Kelly Bishop.
Oh.
Kelly Bishop is one of the Gilmore Girls, and she was original cast of Chorus Line. So it's cool that Lauren Graham is joining. Now, if you're like Lauren Graham, like Lorelai Gilmore doing a musical, go watch Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, please, because that show is incredible, and she's saying halfway through it. So, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Jeffrey says maybe a revival for the 50th. That'd be interesting for sure. I'm going to put it out there, and like, I know I'm going to get some hate for it. I'm kind of freaking tired of a lot of revivals. Like, how many times do we need to revive a show? I want more original content.
Yeah.
Because the original content shows are kind of getting the short end of the stick. And I'm going to go on that soapbox. It's like, you have these incredible shows that, I mean, and I'll even put it this way. Swept Away and Boop, drastically different
better.
shows.
They deserve better.
They deserve better, but also content and IP that people already knew. The Avett Brothers and Boop. Like Betty Boop. And they were still IPs, but they were more original shows, and people just kind of didn't gravitate towards it. Yes, Bibi is also part of Chorus Line. Thank you, Cheyenne. Yes, Bibi Newirth. So it's just kind of mind-boggling. And I want this season to do well. Like, I'm looking forward to it, but there's just a couple of shows that I'm like, oh, that's going to be really cool. You know, they changed, was it Smoke and Powder?
Gun and Powder.
Gun and Powder is now Wanted. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But they really haven't announced a lot more. There's like, I think 6 shows off the top of my head that I can talk about.
Right.
You know, we're waiting on 13 going on 30, and we're waiting on Crazy Young Asians, and it's going to be a lot of interesting stuff. But these shows have kind of been like waiting for a while.
Yeah.
They were going to be moving Clueless over from the West End.
Right.
Not happening anymore. They're
not
closing
happening anymore. No. Yeah.
And they were looking at moving Burlesque over after it opened. But guess what? Have you guys been seeing all the crazy nonsense going on at Burlesque?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cheyenne was part of the Broadway cast. Cheyenne's on it tonight. I love it when she joins us. But yes, she's all over the soundtrack cast recording. This is my brain. I just said soundtrack. says soundtrack. Let me pull up the article so I can read the official terminology of all of the crazy stuff that's going on. But I know you have more news.
I do have more news.
Go on with your bad self.
Well, you want me to keep going with the news while you do the things, while you look? Yeah. Okay. We have a new turnaround cast for the ever popular show, Way Down, 87, Way Down Under the Ground.
Yeah.
Which will be very exciting, which includes the West End's Next to Normal Jack Wolf, which will be welcoming him as our newest Orpheus.
I'm excited. So, it's going to be
I am excited.
Yeah.
It is going to be very exciting. We have Morgan Dudley, Rebecca Naomi Jones, Paul Zott, Jack Wolf. So it'll be pretty exciting to see. And then Ayla Saccone Burton, who we know from Cabaret, will also be joining the company.
I did get some news as to where Brandon from Sunset Boulevard is going to be going.
I saw that as well.
One of the incredible featured ensemble members and son of one of our incredible. I literally told his parents today. I was like, everyone needs parents like you. But he'll be doing some outsider stuff and some really cool, fun stuff. So I did pull up the
Outsiders tour.
Yep. I did pull up some of the news from Burlesque. So it is a lawsuit, and it has to do with Todrick Hall, which makes me sad. It does. But
that doesn't surprise me.
So, quote unquote, some cast members have allegedly been forced to buy their own costumes at Primark, work unpaid overtime, and endure inadequate breaks, all during the summer's heat. There's also issues where stream of creatives have been allegedly fired, replaced, and resigned or silenced using NDAs. Equity is reporting that they recently paid the company a visit due to concerns around the working conditions and pay. And then, let's see. There are some, quote, questionable business practices and unethical behavior. And unfortunately, like 2023, the history of Todrick Hall, where he settled a lawsuit from his assistant accusing him of sexually harassing him. So there's some, quote, dodgy history. But the lawsuit alleged that he had failed to pay minimum wages, violated labor codes, discriminated, sexually harassed, failed to prevent harassment, and terminated employees wrongfully. So now with Burlesque, some of the drama has spilled out onto the social media pages where Diane Warren publicly objected to her song, You Haven't Seen the Last of Me, which is written for Cher's character, Tess, being cut from the show. So that's like a big no-no. Like, I love the movie. And it's really interesting, too. My cousin, Shane, I love him to death. His boy band, Fifth Dimension, won a contest to open up for Christina Aguilera in the 90s. Yes, that is very true. That's a very true statement right there. And so I've always like really liked Christina's, like I went the Christina track instead of the Britney track. So it's sad to see any kind of drama around that because Burlesque is a great show. I think it's really cool to bring it out now. We'll see.
You know, it's like another one of those shows that people are saying like, oh, this show is like in the works. I'm like,
what?
It's one of those shows where I'm like, ooh, please let this come into fruition.
What?
Eurovision.
It's
coming. I love Eurovision.
You know, I inspired my friend Maddie to write a fringe show called A Canadian Explains Eurovision to Americans.
Oh my God, I freaking love Eurovision.
And he's been touring the fringe circuit with it, doing very well. Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, it's coming. We just haven't.
All I want. It's all I want.
Now, explain to people what Eurovision is for those that might not know.
Eurovision is an international singing contest that Americans can't participate in because we suck. No, we cannot participate in it because we are not in the European Union. We are not in the EU. And and therefore we are ineligible. But it's basically where like all the countries enter a song that is performed by a random singer who doesn't even have to be from their country.
Yeah.
Technicality. They enter this song, they submit it. It goes through like all these different rounds and finals, and then like the final round, it gets voted on, and it's this crazy.
It's like American Idol, but like way a billion times better.
A billion times better. And it's like the most intense thing you've ever watched. It lasts hours. And it's like I told like my friend, because I made him watch it with me this year, I was like, this is my WrestleMania. Like, this is what this is for me. So I just love it. It's so good. And I just really want.
You'll be okay. You'll be all right. And yes, I see that Olivia says she's waiting to announce the tour cast for Water for Elephants. I'm waiting for a lot of casts to be announced. I will say, so Moulin Rouge, yes. Well, Notebook cast, yes. But Moulin Rouge. And I don't know, like this little show called Little Shop of Horrors, like we don't know who's coming in to replace performers who are literally leaving. Yeah, like Jordan and Soleil just left Moulin Rouge. We know who's coming in for that. What?
Right.
Made a face. But like there's been no announcement for who's replacing like in Little Shop. And I think
No, wait. What do you mean who's coming in Moulin Rouge?
Well, we have some. Like we've got like Wayne Brady and Taye Diggs.
Yeah, isn't Christian from the tour coming in?
Yes, but it's only temporary. It's not like it's like a in between stunt.
Oh,
yeah, at least from my understanding. And he's not stunt casted. So I don't know if they're stunt casting with Wayne and Taye, just because I mean, hello. But I've got to sneeze so bad. But like Little Shop, going back to Little Shop, like Elizabeth Gillies and Graham Phillips, I think they're leaving. Let's see.
I think
like probably the next. No, I think it's like way sooner. Let's see. I should do my research. My nose. I can sneeze so bad. Yeah, through July 27th.
Oh, I'm wrong. I'm very wrong.
Yeah, I'm this weekend. So, and they've been kind of like doing all those hints. I'm expecting something like tomorrow to post up. Because remember, like every time they're doing like that silhouette to kind of get everybody excited. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Now I'm going to throw this to Olivia because I know she's a huge Water for Elephants fan, and I think I know the answer. But Olivia, I would love to know who you would actually cast in Water for Elephants touring. I would love to know. All right. What's next on the agenda? Because we are getting ready to wrap up.
We don't have like that much news. We already kind of talked about Michael Urie coming in and with Jake Sonsoon on O'Mary. Mm-hmm. Call Me Izzy did extend on Broadway.
Yeah. Did you see how they're doing the side door, the stage door? For Jean Smart? I think it's genius. So Jean Smart, no selfies, but they have the stanchion. So she's behind the stanchion, kind of like in a corner with security. Mm-hmm. And instead of people just going up to her, like just standing there and she'd go to like one person to the next, it's like they're going to meet a character at Disney. Like they're getting into a line and they're walking up to her.
And they're walking
up to her. Is that smart?
That is smart, yeah.
So smart. And like I've been watching Rachel with her Danny for Evita's stage door, and they have a pretty big cast of the ensemble and everything. But I'm like, yeah, that's smart. If you've got like a one woman or like a smaller cast, it makes much more sense. Go up and walk and get your things signed and keep going. So smart.
No, totally. Genius. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they will be now playing through August 24th at Studio 54.
Yeah. Jeffrey asked, do you think Little Shop of Horrors uses stunt cast or just gets great Broadway artists between shows? Stunt cast. 100%. It's been their shtick. They opened up with an incredible cast, Broadway cast. I mean, you have to think Jonathan Groff was Seymour. and Christian Borle was Oren. Like, they have this incredible cast, and they've been really good with their casting. They're kind of fluctuating between demographics. The last couple of casts have been geared towards like the early 20s something, and I don't know if they're bringing in as much as they can, but they're selling the hell out of the show. Couldn't get in for Milo Manheim. I tried so bad because I love him to death. And it would be interesting to see, like, you know, the cast now with Graham and Liz, but and I haven't seen the show in so long because it's so hard to get a damn ticket. Even with Amber's like past dated ticket, like you can't even get into it.
I know.
So
like one day it'll happen. One day.
The last I had was Sherry and Nicholas Christopher. Yeah. But I will say it was interesting. Somebody had posted the Milo Manheim performance on the Today Show in our little shop group. And there was a big comment section underneath it stating as like, oh, as a mother of someone who's neurodivergent or as someone who's autistic, I love seeing Milo playing because he's doing like more of the stimming. And I'm like, you know, I've seen Little Shop of Horrors 10 times. I've seen every cast multiple times except the last two. And the only Seymour I've ever noticed that with was Nicholas Christopher. Do you remember me coming back and saying that?
Yeah.
I'm like, he's doing stuff that's, you know, on the spectrum, and it's a choice. Like, it's not him. And I'm just morbidly curious about it. And I'm interested to see if it's continuing. And I haven't seen Graham, of course. But I'm curious because Milo is putting that out there. So I'd be really curious to see how it's going to be perceived and who the next cast member is, if it's going to be adopted or not.
Yeah.
Cheyenne. Okay, I think I would die if I met Jane Smart, loved her since Designing Women. Well, yeah, of course. Of course. But yeah, guys, so is there anything else that we need to discuss, Amber?
I mean, while we're on the subject, you know, a couple of Broadway stars were nominated for some Emmy Awards.
Yeah.
Like Jean Smart, Cynthia, Michael Urie. I think Jake Gyllenhaal, I guess if we want to, you know, call him a Broadway performer at this point. Yeah, but you know, so yeah. So it's nice to see some of our folks represented and at the Emmys.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for the gold. So
yeah,
great.
Good for them.
If you can support them, support them. That's the important part too. And talking about supporting, so we are modifying our bracelet shop. Amber and I are going to open that up hopefully this week once we figure
I did open it back up. Okay. Full disclosure, we had to raise prices of shipping because the post office raised prices.
Because it's overly priced, but still same great quality and even more happy to customize things for you. So whether that's something to wear for your outfit or masquerade, if you want to celebrate a shirt, if you want to celebrate a show, if you just want to wear a bracelet that says, we love Heather, we love Amber, you can do that too. We can make those.
I'm sorry. It's really out of my hands. I didn't want to.
Yeah, it's okay though. But that's, we go through Etsy for that. So that's how we support this. We are going to get our Patreon up and running in the next week. And I really think that we're going to start it at like $5 a month because we want to make it accessible, but we have so much exclusive content and giveaways that like, we really want to make sure that like our loyal followers and our community leaders, like the ones that we look forward to seeing every Monday night here in our chat, you know, you guys are great and we love that support and we just want to be able to give back even more. We are going to be working with like Green Alliance of Broadway and becoming green captains. And there's a lot of fun stuff happening, guys. So please stay tuned. Check us out. Keep an eye on our website. We even have a new hotel partner coming, which is Delta Hotels off 40th. I'm so excited. I'll be staying there in a couple of weeks. They are incredible. So make sure you check that out. Go check out our website. We've got some great promos. We have everything listed. It's www.thebroadwayfanclub.com. If you want to go right to our Etsy shop, it's thebroadwayfanclub.etsy.com. Order some stuff. We're going to be doing some promotional stuff too. So we're here for you guys. We appreciate the support. If you're looking for a place to stay, make sure you go check out the W Times Square, the Westin Times Square. You can enter code E7103. And I still have hiccups, and I'm so sorry. And then I'm hoping within the next week, we will have the full migration over with Broadway Podcast Network. What does that mean for you? Just more places to listen and watch us. We're still going to be going live at least every Monday night. We're at least trying to every Monday night right here, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And we're just going to be even more distributed so we can gain more of a community and do some really exciting things. I also want to congratulate Joy the Musical. They opened up yesterday, so congratulations, Joy the Musical. And there's so many things coming, guys. Summer has been crazy busy. There's been a lot of like weird medical stuff, too much weird weather, and we just want to know that you guys mean so much to us and you kind of keep us going. Like Amber and I have been so busy, and like I personally look forward to it every Monday night that I get to talk to one of my favorite people and share this time with you guys. So thanks for being here.
Yeah.
My majestic little unicorn.
I think you said it all. I think you said it all.
My majestic little unicorn over there. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. And if you are interested in the really cute Phantom book, just let me know. I do have the code. The link has been shared in our Phantom group as well as our Masquerade group. We can't wait to see you guys next Monday with Emily Grace Tucker. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I love her so much. And we're going to talk all sorts of stuff. And make sure you stay tuned. We might do like a share and give. So we'll see how it goes. Yay!
Teach me.
Appreciate you guys. Remember, every Monday night, Broadway is generally dark, but we keep that ghost light burning. I'm Heather. That gorgeous unicorn is Amber. We'll see you guys next Monday. Have a good week. Ciao for now.